So we're going to start recording and welcome everybody to the Porterville Ambassador Luncheon. And it's always a great way for us to just connect a little bit, get to see what's going on around us in our community, and to get to hear from somebody in our community and what they're doing right now, which we know is super important because things have changed a little bit for all of us. So the way we're doing things is a little bit different, but it's always nice to know that we have a place like this, right, with our chamber where we can gather, chat a little bit, get to know each other, and hear from somebody. So we're going to do our introduction of attendees first. So we will start with Laura Dimmer.
Guys, it's so good to see you guys, even though we're in this virtual kind of environment right now. So I am a mortgage loan officer, so if anybody needs that, please let me know. And I also do notaries, so my office is actually in Visalia next to the planning mill, but so nice to see you guys.
Thanks, Laura. All right, Kim Wallace.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kim Wallace, and I work for the American Cancer Society and local Relay for Lives, and I'm just very glad to be here.
Thanks, Kim. All right, Mr. Tony Carrillo.
Tony Carrillo with Employment Connection, Visalia, and Porterville, and Tulare.
And Man of the Year. Yes, yes. Okay, thanks, Tony. Andrew Rodriguez.
Hello, my name is Andrew Rodriguez, and I'm here with NSE Insurance with a lot of great people, actually. And you know what, Tony? We're actually looking for somebody for a PSR position here. So keep your ears and eyes open. We're looking.
I'll send you my email in the chat and send me the info.
Perfect. Absolutely. And this isn't my first rodeo with Tulare Kings Chamber. I love this group of people. Awesome to network with so many great people. So be here.
Thanks, Andrew. Okay, Marissa.
Hi, my name is Marissa. I am a new business owner of Not Your Basic Bookkeeping. I work as a remote bookkeeper for small businesses. And like you said earlier, this is my first time meeting with the chamber, so it's really nice to meet all of you, and hopefully I get to know all of you.
Awesome, thank you. All right, Gigi.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. So this is Gigi Kraus. I do headshots, portrait photography. It's done in a studio style, just like back in the old ways, like, you know, studio, like classic, like magazine style images. So that's what I do. I do cater also like business person to like put their face best forward, because when your prospective clients are looking for to work with you, they want to see who the person behind the business, and it's amazing what image can do and it can connect. So that's what I do.
Perfect. Thank you. All right, Mr. Joe Ross. Well, I know he's there, right? Okay.
We can't see him.
No, we can't. Maybe he can't unmute. Sometimes that happens. Sorry, Joe. Oh well. Okay. We'll move on. Jessica.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, there he is. Yes. Yes.
There we go. Still, you know, we've been in this virtual world for 6 months and I still haven't figured it out, you know. But Joe Ross, normally you can find me at the Rawhide Ballpark, but now in this COVID world, I spend most of my time out on the golf course and working towards our fun event we have coming up on October 9th. So, yeah, I'm very happy to be here like everyone else, and good to see those that I can't see.
Awesome. Thanks, Joe. Jessica.
Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to see you guys here. My name is Jessica Lozano Delgado. I sit on the executive board for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing Service Center and for the Visalia Latino Rotary. And I started the marketing committee for the Tulare Kings Hispanic Chamber. And currently I'm the CEO for Visalia's podcast and stay-at-home mom to 3 amazing kids.
Awesome. All right, you guys. My name's Debbie Landers. I am an independent consultant with Arbonne International, so I'm basically a health and wellness coach, which I absolutely adore. I'm also the ambassador for the Tulare Kings Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, the Porterville branch, and I am the chair for the Sierra View Medical Center Foundation Board, amongst other little things going on. But I love it because we get to introduce ourselves, let everybody know kind of what we do outside of those other lives that we have going on at the same time. And especially, like I said, today's day and age, this is a great way to connect and get out there. Thank you guys. All right, I'm gonna open it up to our guest speaker, and I'm just gonna say a little bit about her and then I'm gonna let her take over. But Kim Wallace has always been really good at communicating and being in on chamber things and different stuff I've seen her around. So it was really great when I got to get to know her a little bit better. And I've heard her speak before she came to the foundation board that I'm a part of and spoke to us there. Most of us have heard of the American Cancer Society, and we know a little bit about it, but there are so many aspects that we don't know. And I'm sure she's going to share some of those with us. So I'm excited to hear her speak. So I'm going to let you take it away, Kim. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Okay. This whole mute thing, I'm sorry, I'm still, back and forth. Hi, everybody. I am super, super thrilled to be able to chat with you guys, visit with you guys, and really just see your smiling faces, especially this day and age. It's just really hard. I miss the social aspect for sure, getting to be in the community, visiting with people and all of that. And I know you guys probably feel the same way. But this is, I'm really excited to be able to share some of my passion that I have with the American Cancer Society. So a little bit on me. I actually was a volunteer for the American Cancer Society for about 6 years prior to being a staff partner. And so it kind of came full circle when the opportunity came up, and I was able to do it full time with also working with my same communities that I was already working with. So I am now a staff partner for about 4 years. So I've been with the society for about 10 and staff for about 4. And it is just very rewarding, very worthwhile, especially with everything they're doing to cherish our survivors, to be able to support them and caregivers as well. So really just amazing, really, in itself. Hold on one sec. There you go. So with the American Cancer Society, some of the stuff we do in the community, we've got, of course, our biggest thing is we do fundraising throughout the communities. Some of my areas are the Porterville area, Visalia, Tulare, to a certain portion here in Tulare, and then the Dinuba, work my way up to Selma, and I go all the way up to the Reedley area. But the American Cancer Society covers the entire Central Valley and really just tries to keep the communities engaged, keep the businesses in communication, and also during our events and anytime we can, we like to honor our survivors. Because to me, they are superheroes. They have gone through the battle of fighting cancer, trying to stay healthy throughout the whole process, and just keep their spirits up. So with that, the American Cancer Society really tries to continue that. So some of the things that they do for the patients are they have a 24-hour hotline that they could call whatever time. So I'll actually put that information in the chat for you guys too, so you have it. So if you can do me a favor and help share it as well, because honestly, sharing this information is good, because I know there's survivors out there who don't know about ACS, and that's my thing, is I really want everybody to know about it because it's services for them, it's information for them. We also have a lot of preventative education we like to do throughout the communities. So every chance I get, of course, post COVID and post 2020, really just trying to do different events like vendor areas, different booths and stuff like that, to be able to be out there and spread the word of all of the good information and good services that we do have for them. And we do have some one-on-one counseling that we do. So when a patient gets diagnosed, they have a lot of questions, a lot of information that they want. They can call and we can go ahead and provide them with a cancer/mentor with somebody who's gone through it. So we really try and put like a breast cancer survivor with a breast cancer patient who wants to know more about their progress, how they went, and they really do become a part of the healing process because they want to know what's going on, what to expect and all of that. That's all of us, you know, when we have something big that happens in our life, we want to be able to kind of predict what's going on. I know that doesn't always happen, but it's a comfort for them. And before, we actually used to do wigs within our facilities, but with COVID and being able to come into the facilities, it's because they are at risk. They are at a higher risk. Our cancer survivors, we have done away with that. But what we did was we did a big, huge donation with all the wigs that we were able to get through donations and through different donors and all of that. We've actually given them out to a lot of the big hospitals here in the area. So Fresno County got a huge donation, Bakersfield, Kern County, also Visalia as well. And it's really just being able to give back to the community is the biggest thing. And then I will definitely share our other services flyer, which is really just good information. We also provide volunteers to be able to give rides to patients to be able to get to their treatments, because these are life-saving treatments and they need to go. They can't miss too many of them because, again, it starts to affect their healing process. Hold on, I'm on a call. Okay, go. Okay, hold on, okay? Okay, hold on. I'll be right there. Sorry, single mom. He came into the room, sorry. But those are just a little bit about the services that we have. Also, another thing that we do with any of the donations that come in is research. So we really try and provide money for the grants that we have. So
Where?
California
I was like,
alone.
where's the shade?
It's a little bit of the kind of wildlife. Pretty bad.
I know.
So California alone, we have granted, just in 2019, we have granted 88 grants to be able for research. So trying to provide those new drugs for the cancer treatments. And and then nationwide, we have been able to do, there's 160 grants for breast cancer alone, so just breast cancer information. And then we have 92 grants for colon cancer. We have 93 for lung cancer. We have 66 for prostate cancer. We have 38 grants for childhood cancer, which September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, just FYI. And then 75 grants for leukemia, and then and really some of these numbers are pretty amazing, because like, just for example, the breast cancer, we have $62.3 million going towards breast cancer research to try and find that cure. You know, that's the biggest thing. We are just trying to continue the battle for these cancer patients. And it's just, I know I won't stop, and I know there's tons of people out there in the communities who won't stop to continue the battle to help our survivors, but then also to find that cure. That's the biggest thing. You know what I mean? I want And I know this is going to sound very odd, but I want it to where we have that cure, and I have to look for another job because there's no need to fight for cancer. You know what I mean? And I know that sounds really weird, but it's a true statement for me, you know?
Excuse me.
So yes.
Do you have an Instagram so I can share your posts?
Oh, we do. Yes. I'll have to put it on there for you for sure.
What is it so I can go right now? I'm looking at Instagram right now.
It should be under Visalia. The local one for Visalia is Visalia Relay for Life.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks, Jessica. And so, so as you can tell, it's not just providing services, it's also trying to look forward to get that information out there for them, you know. And then, of course, with that, we would not be able to do any of that without fundraising. So so we, of course, 2020 has definitely hindered a lot of our events from happening, a lot of our in-person events. And the picture that I have behind me is actually last year's Visalia Relay. And this is our Survivor Lap. And so we always start off the event with our Survivor Lap. So I thought it was a really good background to be able to put, because it just really, it hones it all back, and it makes me think of the fun times that I used to have over at the events. But we do still have some virtual celebrations happening. So we are actually combining the Madeira and the Visalia event together on September the 26th. And we're going to be doing a virtual celebration. It'll be just for a few hours, and I'll be able to post all of that stuff once I get the confirmations today. We also have a Porterville event happening on October the 3rd. That'll be a virtual celebration. It'll be a 2-hour, really impactful event where we're honoring our survivors. And then on October the 2nd, actually, I'm creating a flyer, and we're going to be doing a survivor drive-through. So survivors are going to be able to come in, pick up a really cool grab bag that we have for them, and also pick up dinner for them, so they don't have to worry about dinner that particular night. It's just a different way of us being able to be with them, you know, and this, of course, promoting safety as well. That's the biggest thing. I don't want them to be more at risk coming out. So we're going to use, of course, every safety precaution with that. And then we have our Tulare event, which is October the 10th. And again, as you can tell the pattern, we're doing virtual celebrations so we don't put anybody at risk for gathering. And we definitely do not want to put anybody at risk, especially right now. And then we also do have, through the American Cancer Society, we have our breast cancer walks. We have the Kern County event happening on the 18th of October. And then we have our Central Valley one happening on the 25th. So I encourage you guys to visit. I'll be able to put all of that information. If not here, I will send it to Griselda, and then we can go ahead and get that information out. But I really encourage you guys to check out the virtual celebrations, and when we're able to have real ones, to really just be a part of it. And if you'd like more information, please reach out to me. I'll put my information in there. I always love talking about what we have going on, how both our partnerships, because I know me and Debbie have partnered on different things, especially with the foundation. And it's a true blessing to be able to partner and have both of our companies, you know, ACS supporting the local communities and vice versa. So, and I know Joe from Rawhide has been a huge help. We were actually supposed to have the event there this year. So crossing our fingers for next year. And so just thank you guys for your time and your attention. And I really just appreciate being a part of the chamber and just being a part of the communities. That's my biggest thing. So thank you.
Thank you. That was so great. And I think,
So I was just letting her know, I hope I got the right Instagram and I shared some information. If you need help creating a post because of the Childhood Cancer Month, let me know and I can help you out.
Sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, Jessica's definitely your girl to get
stuff.
She's good at putting it out there. So, but we do appreciate the information, Kim, because I think we don't often realize how many facets that the American Cancer Society has, dealing with all the different types of cancer and things that are going on. And especially with COVID right now, I think everyone's so wrapped in that we forget that cancer is still like a killer in our world. So that doesn't discriminate, right? It just hits everybody and anybody.
And it hasn't stopped either. So we still have people needing to get screenings, but of course the doctors are just extra precautionary because of the fact that they don't want to put these high risk, immune compromised people into the hospitals. I know of a survivor out of my Madeira event that she had to get screened in an emergency, and she's had to go through her treatments pretty rapidly because she was in a stage 4 and she found out in March. And that's when all of this stuff happened. So I've been keeping a close eye on her and just talking with her, and cancer hasn't stopped, and it hasn't yet. So that's why we want to continue all the information we can, even more now than ever.
Yeah, that's good to know. Yeah. Awareness, right? And prevention as much as we possibly can. So really appreciate it. I don't know if anyone has any questions for Kim.
I have a question. I just didn't know if you guys were doing anything with that coal sculpting, or where they're trying to save the hair. Coal sculpt. It's something.
I'm not sure if we are, but I could definitely find out for you if you'd like.
I think it'd be a good way for you guys to network with somebody. And I know that Sarah from Ashuri Jewelers is really big with that right now, because she had to go through her cancer treatments and she found out a way to save your hair. So if you're a woman, that's a huge thing, is to lose your hair during a cancer treatment and radiation. So I think that would be something kind of cool for you guys to, just as an extra help.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'll definitely look into it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, anybody else? Questions? Okay, well, again, Kim, really great information. Super appreciate you taking your time and sharing with us. Next on our agenda is member announcements. So if anyone has any announcements on events or things that are going on, now's the time to do it. Anybody have any events?
I do, Debbie.
Okay, go ahead, Jessica.
So actually Gigi's here. So Gigi's part of this. We're going to be, I talked to Gigi, was it like in January, I think, Gigi, before all this COVID. And we said we wanted to empower Latina leaders in Tulare County. And because was it September, October, it's Hispanic Heritage Month. So we are going to be getting all these amazing photos that Gigi has captured on film. And she's going to be presenting a virtual art show. And guess what? I put it out there, and we actually had, I contacted a bunch of museums, right? Art museums, and because I have my degree in art. And they are actually going to be promoting, I mean, Gigi can talk about this if she wants, but it's not set in stone yet. But she's going to be shown at, I think, Arts Visalia or the Arts Consortium. And then on 10/10/2020, we're going to have a virtual online auction. And you're going to be able to help raise funds so we can buy clothes and shoes and school supplies. So when the kids come back from winter break, kids need new clothes. We're going to help Divisadero students and Mount Whitney students to get clothes. So when you join the Visalia Latino Rotary on 10/10/2020, you're not only helping the Visalia Latino Rotary, you're helping students who need items for school, and you're helping Gigi Cross, who's a Tulare County Hispanic Chamber member.
Great, awesome, thank you. Anybody else with any events or things coming up that we need to be aware of? No.
Events are hard to come by nowadays.
No.
Is Joe still here? Oh, he probably. Okay, so I got it. Joe?
Go ahead, Tony. I'll let you take the honors, my friend.
All right, thanks. So as you guys know, we have the Hispanic Chamber Golf Tournament coming up October 9th, early in the morning. We needed volunteers. It's a good way for you guys to go out there and spend a day in the sun and volunteer, help us out, bring your business cards also and do some networking at the same time. So if you're interested in volunteer, please let the chamber know as soon as possible. And 2 hours, 4 hours, all day, that'll be great. Also, I think Joe wrote it down on the chat. If you want a T sign right now, it's the best time to just say it, and he will cut you a good deal. I think he said 2 for $50. I think that's what he said. I go, damn, that's pretty good. So I would jump on it, and the more you get your business out there, the more people see your logo, the more people see your business, the more you get referrals. Okay. Let me see what else I'm missing. Anybody wants to sponsor a team or do any kind of donation to our amigo? I don't know what they're called exactly. Joe, remind me. But there's different levels of sponsorship. So if you want to do that, we will. If you give us $1,000, we'll work something else with you, man. We'll give you.
Yeah, absolutely. Still looking for last minute sponsors. Again, like you mentioned, 2-for-1 T signs at $50, and of course, if you want to get out and play, $600 get you a team of 4 with all 4 carts. That's our social distance special, as we're calling it. And then we're going to also do the normal $500 with shared carts. And keep in mind, if you aren't a golfer yourself, we can definitely put together teams for you, kind of in your name. So, yeah, any additional information, I put my text in my phone number. You can text me. You can contact the chamber. But Kim, Tony, we got some of our golf committee members here on the call as well. So thanks to them for all their help. And we're looking forward to everyone's support. Unfortunately, due to COVID, this is probably the only event we'll be able to do this year as far as the chamber hosting events. So come on out. Let's reconnect. Let's social distance, have some fun, and have a good afternoon.
Yeah. So yeah, we're taking teams right now. So we should have about 18 right now, and 14 to 18 teams. But we need at least 30 teams to be a very successful event. Okay. Any questions?
Hey, I was talking to Gil this morning, and he had mentioned an opportunity to possibly sit at the tee with your T sign and be able to either hand out business cards or something like that.
Well, yeah, we can work if something like that works for you. Of course, that's something we can work on.
Andrew, I guess had a problem with his leg or his knee, so I told him if he sponsors us, I'll personally carry him on my back from hole to hole.
It's like Andrew, it's like I was telling you. You want to donate $300? Well, I mean, it's just a number, but what works for you? You know what I mean? If a T sign for $50 works for you, fine. If not, if you want to be at a Sonar hole and talk to people and shake people's hands, I'm sure we can work something out. And it's not going to be a break.
I got 4 T signs already, man.
Hey, that should be enough, right?
No. And speaking of us, we have a booth. We'll talk in a minute about a partnership with Tulare County Workforce Investment Board and Health and Human Services for Tulare County. And we're going to have a booth to give out information about COVID through a grant they're giving us, and they're paying for it. So we need volunteers at the chamber booth to just sit there and hand out information. So we're going to need a lot of volunteers. And we'll talk more about that. They're buying T signs and in the booth and so forth for that event.
So, Gail, I guess to be straight, Tulare County Workforce Investment is having a booth out there?
It's through a grant. The chamber is having a booth paid by them.
Oh, okay, but staff are not going to be there?
Oh, if you want to be my guest.
Oh,
the only problem is the
well,
money.
that's good information for me to know, because then I can bring it up to my employment connections.
Good.
And then why not have the people that are experts?
And just to take off, we're going different all over the page, but we're in a good position to talk about this partnership with the WIB and with the HHS to do outreach in the rural areas. So we're going to be going, the chamber is going to be going all over the rural areas, Pixley's and Early Marts and Ivanhoe's and Farmersville's and Cutler Rosie's, going out and giving out information about that over the next 2 months. And we were just asked by Kings County, because we're Tulare Kings, to help the outreach in the rural Kings area in Ramona and so forth. So the next couple months, and I'm glad we're getting better weather, because we're going to be all over the rural areas of Tulare and Kings. And if anybody wants to volunteer to go out and give information, that'd be fantastic. Okay.
Anybody else?
Oh, and say hello to Janelle, who joined us. She's driving, so she's in Los Angeles. Is that where you're at, Janelle? And she's. Oh, there you
Yeah,
are.
Gil, I'm here in LA. Hi.
Where are you at in LA?
We are in central LA. I'm coming to do some shopping for the boutique.
Good.
So, yeah, so it's been, we're doing a whole new renovation towards the end of the month to bring in our fall collection.
Is that what they call the clothing district?
Yes. So I will be volunteering at the golf tournament. I already told Alex and Carlos, so I'm already got my hand in there to volunteer, to help volunteer.
Good, good. Okay, Debbie?
All right, anybody else? Any other announcements or events?
Well, I've got the chamber stuff. You know that Monday is coffee with Carlos every Monday at 9 a.m. We, of course, didn't have it yesterday, but starting next Monday, we're back on schedule at 9 a.m. On Facebook. The chili verde, those are the main things we're doing. In addition to the outreach we're going to be doing with HHS and the WIB. Are you getting ready to announce the winner of the Starbucks card, Debbie? You can just kind of pick a name out of the hat. That'll be coming up in a second. And part of our partnership with the HHS and the WIB is to always we do commercials to be sure and mask up, wash your hands, and safe distancing is a must. This thing has been going on so long. We have to knock it down. We can't get used to it and just say that's the way it is. It's not. We have to go back to where we can meet in person and we can get rid of those darn masks there. We got some cutesy masks. I got a Fresno State mask and a couple others, but we've got to get rid of those. And the only way to do that is not by going around the rules. It's by knocking the numbers down. And as always, our area is one of the worst in the state, one of the worst in the nation. Recently, they said who the 5 worst cities were in the whole United States, and Central Valley was listed as a city as one of the worst 5 in the whole United States. So safe distance, wash the hands, but the masks are so important. Thanks to our sponsors, Southern California Edison, Bueno Beverage. Today's Manny Mendoza's, Derek Mendoza's birthday. Happy birthday, Derek. Family Healthcare Network, HR Mobile, and Cahuilla Delta are our ongoing sponsors. So thank you very much. Next Wednesday, we're back in Visalia, and that'll be a great ambassador luncheon. Our guest speaker is going to be Fran Herb from the Republicans Women's Club. And they're going to do a presentation. It's the 100-year anniversary of the bill on women's suffrage and having them able to vote. So that'll be very, very interesting. I hope you'll all join us. We only have a dozen on, and that's a nice little group. And of course, we're recording this. And usually we'll get 250 to 300 that watch this afterwards. And I guess they got used to not coming on their lunch hour, but at their leisure. So even though there's only a dozen here, when you're making your presentations and such, it will be followed by a couple hundred later in the day. So please keep attending in virtual. And if you can't attend in virtual, then you can check it later. Chris, did I miss anything? What part of this COVID stuff is that I'm at the office, Chris is at home, and we're all day long just texting and calling, and it's a challenge, but we're making it work. Chris, are you on?
I'm here, Gil.
Did I miss anything?
Nope, you got everything that we needed to share. Please send put all your contact information in the chat so we can send the chat information over to all our participants. Take the special offer for the T signs and please volunteer. We need your help.
Okay, Debbie, you can wind it up. See if anybody else has a last minute shout out.
Anything, you guys? Shout outs?
I don't know if you're gonna be, sick of golf by this time, but Tim Ward is gonna do, our DA is going to do a golf tournament. He sent me a text yesterday to kind of share that amongst friends and colleagues and everybody. So it's October 12th and check-ins at 9 o'clock, and they're also looking for some teams. So.
Well, he has a team at our event also.
Did he?
Yes.
Oh, good. So we need to get him, I need to text him about our other one then, our Chili Birdie one. I mean,
and share us the flyer or anything if you can with me so I can share that, because Tim Ward, Tim Ward's an amazing person. So anyone listening to this, please support Tim Ward in any endeavors he has. He's a great man.
I'm glad he's got a team too. That's great.
You say October 12th?
Yes.
That's a Tuesday?
Monday?
No.
The Monday. Oh, that's a good day. Take off today.
It's at the country club.
Take off Friday and Monday, Tony?
I'm sorry?
You're going to take off Friday for ours and Monday for theirs?
Oh, damn. Oh.
Well, while we're still talking about sports, the Rawhide, as everyone knows, we were champions last year, and like everything, we didn't get to have a season. Things were totally different, but and we've definitely been impacted by what regulations the county allows us to do there at the ballpark. But we still do have a unique venue, and one of the unique experiences that we're having now is batting practice on the field. So if you've ever wanted to hit a ballpark like one of these minor leaguers, now's the time to come do it. So if interested, I put all the information in the chat there. Hit us up, and we'd love to have you. It's quite fun.
Joe, maybe how about having a driving range there, for the golfers?
I think actually my bat swing's a little bit better than my golf swing. So I'm not quite sure actually which one would go. Probably actually the furthest. I'm not quite sure. I tell people all the time my golf score and my bowling score are about the same, and I'm terrible at bowling. Oh, excuse me, good at bowling.
Okay. Good information. Anybody else? A shout out, something?
Well, as you guys know, Employment Connection is still doing a lot of recruitments. We did a drive-through recruitment about a month ago almost, and it was very successful. But if you guys know anybody doing some hiring, let us know, and we would love to help them out as much as we can. We do Employment Connection Facebook Live every Tuesday. We promote our opening positions to the public, and so far it's been working for a lot of businesses. I think we have over almost 5,000 viewers. So we're not seeing clients one-on-one, but we are keeping contact with them, and we will do as much as we can to help business find their employee. And so let us know if you guys, anybody doing any hiring from small to big, we will definitely help them out.
Can I bring something up real quick, real fast? So I know this is the Porterville chapter, Porterville edition. I know everybody's aware of the fires going on right now, right? When we came back from Labor Day, we were inundated with phone calls with clients, lost homes, lost cabins. There's a lot of people that are losing things right now because of these fires, and our friends and family are being affected. I just did a few policies right now for people that were just on the outskirts of Porterville, like not even that far out, and they had gotten non-renewed because of the fields and stuff that were around them. And so I just want to let everybody be aware that there's going to be a lot of people that are going to need help with their insurance because of non-renewals, because of the fire maps that are going to come out. So if anybody needs any help, please send them my way. I'm very persistent, and I've helped out several people who've gotten declined multiple places just because of where they live. And I'm talking right on the outskirts of East Porterville.
That sounds like a good podcast. So you should hit me up.
Yeah, seriously. And I mean, it's kind of sad because, everybody needs insurance. Everybody needs to be protected. And what we're finding is that, the protection is coming more and more towards the inner city. It's going to be harder to buy a cabin. It's going to be harder to, you know, live in the mountains, if you want to live in the mountains. There's a lot of things that are going to be a lot harder. So just if you know anybody that's having problems with their insurance, getting insured because of where they live, please let me know. And I'm very, very persistent. I can get them coverage.
Great, thank you. Anybody else?
Debbie, I just want to say, because you've been teaching me a lot about positivity, so I just want to say a quote. It says, spend time with people who bring out the best in you, not the stress in you. And that's it.
Yep. You guys, everyone's got to remain as positive as possible. And that means lifting everybody else up, no matter what we see or what we think. We don't know whatever's going on, you know, in everyone's lives, and especially with what we have going on in this world right now. So the best thing we can do is to pour positivity into them, into everyone. So it's a good one. Thanks, Jessica. All right. If anyone else has anything, if not, we will go with our opportunity drawing. No. Okay. There are 12 of us on here, including Criselda and Gil. There are 10 of us otherwise. So I don't know if we've been including everyone right on here, the 12?
No.
Okay. The 10 then, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna have Criselda. I can see everyone's name on here in a different order on everyone's screen, but in my order, I can see it. So Criselda, pick a number between 1 and 10, and I will let you know who the winner is.
7.
Okay, Marissa, our newest guest.
Yay!
You are the winner. Congratulations.
It was rigged.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
I had to count, you guys. You just see me counting the screen. So I was like, wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, it's yay! That was good. So anyway,
We're trying to make sure she comes back.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Marissa.
Congratulations, you guys. All right.
Starbucks, right? Starbucks.
Yeah, it's awesome. If we don't have anything else, I'm going to thank again Gil and Criselda for all the work they do for our chamber. Without them, this wouldn't be occurring at all. So we're always really grateful for everything that they do. And I really appreciate each and every one of you joining us today too. I know there's another meeting next Wednesday for the Visalia Chamber. So hopefully we'll see some of your faces back on here next week. And that's it, Gil, I think.
Okay, great. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you for joining us, everybody. See you next week. Bye.
Thank you.